I'm not 100% positive, but rumor is that that bridge that I just went under is where COVID started. That's what I'm talking about! Full mile at that pace. Well, right now where I'm headed is I'm going to go under the highway, the freeway here, and then head over to old Route 66 to head into the canyon. Right on the yellow. I'll take it. Safe. That guy's looking at me like I'm weird. He's like, who the hell is he talking to? Myself. I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to the, whatever these things are.
That's all you're getting for Valentine's Day.
Alrighty. I accept. Because like right now, the way I feel, I'm extremely tired right now. Oh man, don't. Oh no. No, 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 no. Why? That was a sit, no, sit, good girl. Come on, Aspen, go sit, good. Okay, Marley, all right. Alex, good job, Marley. You gotta calm down a little, calm down. You calm down, no, back up, no. Yeah. All right. One more, that's it. You guys got double the trees because the camera closed. Alright, we'll go Marley. Aspen. Nice, good job. Alright. You think you're gonna get some more? We're done. We're done. Nope.
PK421X said I installed Super Animal Royale on my Mac last night. Have to try it out. PK421X said what the hell is that?
Oh yeah.
That's that one is a sloth. It should be turning around here in just a sec. Looks like the wind is catching it and turning it around.
Shai said a slot.
Yeah, there it is.
Shai said that's amazing.
So count to 3. Like 1, 2, 3. Whoa. There you go. Like fireworks are going off. I'm gonna have to edit this video, put it in my movie editor, like put like sparkles going off and like crowds cheering. Holy shit, it's a red dinosaur. Oh man, I think I just lost whatever viewer fans I had. I just lost them all, right? You belong with me. And you want to talk about forgetting, that's on Twitch, so that's a standard command then. Yeah, and you want to talk about forgetting, Dimitri. You know, I turned 55 in a couple of weeks, and my memory is just getting worse. You know, it is not as sharp as it used to be, and it's not all due to age. You do know that they say that when you get married, the memory is the second thing you lose. Don't ask me what the first is because I forgot. You can sit down now. Go. Go, 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 go. You see what the sign says we're doing? Slow down, slow down. Says we're doing 29 right now, yeah. You probably got it. Ah.
We were at a mutual Roma clock, right? There's like some dude off the front, and I was like, oh, you're toast. Only one. You got Dave, you got Dave.
Side here. So I'm not finished with the modifications on the bag just yet. I need to put still a grill here. You know, I still got the hole in the back here that I'm going to put mesh in. Then I'm going to cut slots on both sides of these and put a mesh panel here to allow a little bit more airflow for the modems. So that's the setup that's running right now. Definitely not a racing setup, that's for sure. I definitely wouldn't jump in a bike race with this particular setup. So here's, you know, where I plug in the GoPro and the quick release, the magnetic mount for the GoPro. And then up front, so I've got my Garmin tracking my ride, and this is the GoPro app that's doing the wireless video feed. I think we'll be good just to get another year under the belt and out of the way, especially since 2020. You know, my mind goes back to 2019 and thinking about how excited people were for the year 2020. I mean, I recall reading memes and tweets about the Roaring 20s, even though the Roaring 20s was a whole nother era, right? But, you know, and 2020 just ended up being shit. Sewer pumping and commode company, and it just reeks of death through here. Oh god, there it is. Oh, good grief. To some people that's the smell of money, but that certainly smells like shit. Oh, here we go. It is still there. All right, you ready for it? Ready? See it? Bikes are better. I think. Whoa! Holy shit! I felt the heat from those flamethrowers. Oh, good golly! There's a fire on the field out there. Uh-oh! Somebody go put the fire out. Yeah, that's a good update. Yeah, it's
Right size. It's the right size.
well, I'm live streaming to Twitch right now. I'm live. So it's got like 3 modems, a little computer, and like a bunch of battery packs.
Power carbon set. Switching to lift C. Scene successfully switched to lift.
David's backyard ready for the FIFA World Cup?
Together as well.
All right. Good morning, everybody. Oh no, is it upside down? It is upside down. It is not going to work that way. Okay. Let's see if that fixes that. 1, 2,
think that's better. The one thing I don't like is that it's too, I think the angle's down too much. I don't know, we'll have to see. Alright, let's get going. We'll get a little gas. Oh. Oh God, it's hard to look down with this camera on here. It's only because I have this other chest mount on me. There we go. Nope. Probably gonna regret moving that down. Let's see here. What did I do? I think I pulled. Okay, I see what I did. Completely pulled this off of this. So I'm pretty much not going to be able to use that. Well, I could probably use it, just not going to be super effective. Alright, everybody, let's get this show on the road because I don't want to be out too long today. Hang on a sec, y'all. I did some social media posting and I didn't confirm that everything went through, so Boy, it's already starting to get warm. Already warming up. See this video posted. And we'll get going. Enough goofing around here. Come on, did it go through or not? That's what I should really be doing, is be out on my bicycle. But I don't want to. I don't want to ride my bicycle. Oh, come on, man. This thing's 74%. Why are we so slow today? Let's turn the Wi-Fi off. $79. $84. All right, bear with me. We'll get moving here in a minute. Believe me, I want to get moving. I can already feel the sun. The air is actually really nice and cool, but man, the sun beating down on my leg and my back is hot. Hot, hot, hot. Ooh, doggy. It is warm already. Come on, stupid phone, post. All right, well, welcome everybody. If you're sitting in the stream waiting for me, we are doing a little bit different stream today. All right, it posted. We have, hang on, let me shut down all these screens, and we are back to there we go. There again. So normally when I do these live streams, depending on how I do my setup, I'll usually have a pole on the back of the bike, so I get a third-person view perspective of my live stream. So that's generally when I ride the BMW. When I ride the KTM, I usually do this chest mount sort of POV first-person view. But today's the first time we're actually using this this new chin mounts that I got for the Shoei GT Air 2 helmet, specific fit for this helmet. So we actually have the live stream camera right on the chin of the helmet, which, so rather than being fixed to the chest, which is not a bad view, we actually were on the helmet. So as I turn and move my head, we get that little that perspective of live right from the helmet, which I think is pretty cool. I've learned though that like I gotta, like, you know, even though you gotta keep your head on a swivel when you're on a motorcycle, you kind of gotta be careful with like super quick like movements. You know, it's like you don't want to. I've even got myself a little nauseous watching some test footage. So yeah, we are on the chin mounts, chinmounts.com, on the front of the helmet for our live stream today. We're gonna cruise through here through Rio Grande Valley, Rio Grande Boulevard. grew up riding my bicycles here on this road when I was a teenager. I still have the chest mount on me, so that if I do have to take my helmet off for anything, if, like, let's say I stop for a breakfast burrito, why would I do that? Or perhaps a cinnamon roll. Again, why would I do that? I can take the helmet off and I can put it back on the chest mount. So I do have both with me, so that if for whatever reason I have to take off the helmet, I can switch. Can switch if I need to, which I do have a couple of proposed stops today. I might grab that cinnamon roll. I was like not really joking about that. That might be something I do today. I definitely am going to stay away from any burritos that have green chili in them today. That one yesterday, don't get me wrong, that burrito, the breakfast burrito I had yesterday at the Black Mesa Travel Center with the Spam and hash brown and some cheese. I don't think there was any egg in it, but boy, that Spam and hash brown potato, it was delicious. The only thing that got me was the little bit of green chili in it, and it wasn't a lot, but the little bit that it had in it, that chili had a kick, and it is haunting me to this moment, this very moment. See, we got quite a few people stopping in a YouTube live stream. Thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up on that live stream, everybody. I would appreciate that. And feel free to drop me a comment or an emote or something in the comment as you're passing through. If you don't have time to watch the entire stream today, totally understand. Everybody's got things to do, whether it's going out for fun or you just got to get caught up on those Sunday chores. I know I got to get caught up on my Sunday chores today. phone in landscape. It keeps going horizontal on me. Unless I just put it horizontal. I mean, not horizontal means it keeps going vertical on me. Get the sense that this I don't know, it seems like the camera in front is making like extra sort of whistling sound coming through the audio. over here just for a moment. Let me see if I get to, I either need to get this phone. Leave it like that. All right. Just wanted to come by here and check out this white car right here. Yeah, look at that. Is rough. sir. Is that you out here riding? Rez? Do I spy you out here riding around? Oh shit, we'll just go. It was green by a mile. Easy there, car. I'm the guy on the bright orange motorcycle. Can't miss me. I suppose you could. Man, it is already getting warm. Already getting warm. Yeah, which is technically cool, but man, this sun beating down on your, right on my helmet, right on my face, right on my pants, it is just warm. When I'm moving, it is fine. Just these momentary bits of sitting still in the sun, just heating up. Tell you what, I know what I want to do is I want to go park over there in that shade. I'm gonna park right in here real quick. I don't think I'm gonna be that long, y'all, so I'm literally just gonna go get a burrito and come back here and eat it. So I am not going to worry too much about where I am parked, okay? But let me take this camera off of here, mount it back here. No chat for a little bit while I'm in here getting those burritos, so bear with me. All right, got the microphone. Go grab my burrito. We'll be right back. Oh. We're gonna get something with no chili. Zero chili. Okay.
I think, yeah. What are you taking vacation? Let's do something. Okay. Well, let's do something. A drive, a Santa Fe trip. Oh, I guess okay. We're not doing anything. We were supposed to go on a cruise next week. Yeah. Come back tomorrow. What time is the lobby open? What time is the lobby open on Sunday? 7. Wow. Thank you, buddy.
Hello, is it here to go, sir?
To go, number 8. Thank you. All right, y'all give me a minute to get the chat phones back out. Un momento. That burrito, chat phones. Move back in the shade just a little bit more. Is that in the shade? Yeah, that's in the shade. Chat phone number one.
Emil said, good morning. Galdutu said, good morning. Dan, you have really nice bikes.
Good morning, good morning. Give me a sec. Get these chat phones mounted back up. There's the YouTube. There's the Twitch phone. All right. Who's that? Mini balls? Mini bales. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to call you mini balls. Oh my God. Muttley G. Let's see here.
Minibale said, you should show this bike to Newt.
To Canute. Your sport bike reminds me of the orange paint color the Plymouth muscle cars used back in the day. Hell yeah. You think Canute would like this one? It's for sale. Mini bales. I actually have this. I don't know. I should probably look to make sure that the ad is not gone yet. But I paid for 6 months on Cycle Trader, so I have this bike currently listed for $5,500. I was trying to sell it, and since it's not selling, I guess I just get to keep it, you know, along with my BMW. Oh my gosh. Hang on a sec. Give me a Bronco orange, as someone said. Why is this chat so low? All right, but we got stayed safe today because the breakfast burrito yesterday is still hurting my gut today. So we just did the safe bacon, hash brown, cheese, and egg. The burrito yesterday, the spam burrito, spam with hash browns at the Black Mesa Travel Center was phenomenal. I'm going to tell you, it was absolutely phenomenal. Just the only thing that got me was the green chili in it. That's it. We got our breakfast burrito here at Golden Pride. No, $7.90. $7.90. It's bigger. Which I think when you look at the spec,
Said, don't forget to buy that certain special someone a cinnamon roll.
I know, I can't get it right now though. I suppose I could put it in the netting here, right? I just can't get it heated up though, that's the only thing, right? Red, you're right. I'm gonna go get her a cinnamon roll. We're gonna put it in the netting for her. And I'm just not gonna get it heated up so that way it doesn't get sugary, buttery goodness all over the place. Damn it, Reg. Make me feel guilty. Always helping me look out for my lady.
Is it still the Duke or whatever they call it? Right 9K said, good plan. MR Monk 212 said, am I the special someone?
Monk, you know it. You know it. Is it still the Duke? Or whatever they call it? Yeah, it's the Duke. 790. So there's two versions of this one, mini bales. There's the Duke, the 790 Duke. I think they call this the Scalpel. And then they have one called the RS. And the only difference is they put the dirt tires on it. That's the only difference.
Minibale said, nice.
All right, this burrito is pretty good. All right, y'all. I got to go back into Golden Pride. I got to get my lady a cinnamon roll. We're going to just put it in the netting and take it back to her.
Minibale said, my dad used to own a 1290 Adventure.
That's a nice bike. I think at some point in time, I would like to get a dirt bike because, as you can tell, well, maybe you can't right where I'm at, but there are lots of dirt trails to ride in New Mexico. A lot of them. All right, everybody. I'm going to lose chat for just a bit again. I'm going to go back. I'm going to get this darn cinnamon roll. Even though, I got to tell you, my wife has a whole box of cinnamon rolls at home that she bought last night. But I am going to come back with a cinnamon roll. So we just got to figure out how to get it in this netting, and hopefully it will stay. So let's go back, get that cinnamon roll. That burrito was good. Now what happens if the cinnamon roll starts to melt and I still get sugary goodness all over the place, because it is pretty warm today, you know? There is the possibility that it could get all over. Hello.
Hi there, for your to-go.
To go.
What can we get for you?
A cinnamon roll.
Hot or cold, hon?
Cold.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right, it'll be $3.23 today. There's that and your receipt. You have a great day.
Hang on, I'll get the chat phones back here in a sec. They're in my pocket, and so if you're chatting, I can't hear anything. Or I can't read anything on the YouTube chat either. Let's take a look at this cinnamon roll before we put it away here. Let's take a looky. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. You can already see if this starts melting, that's gonna get like all over the place. Oh man, my fingers are already sticky. There we go. One cinnamon roll for the lady. Red, you got me again. Let's get the chat phones back. Okay, there's YouTube.
Reg 9K said, as evidenced by how fast you ate it, ask them to double bag it.
I was able to get the wrapper around it 2 times. So, all right, everybody, let's get this stream going again. All right, and so if you're just joining me and you didn't see earlier, right now you are all on my chest mount, but for the live stream, I've been putting everybody on the chin mount today. So this is where you will be today. So rather than just a stationary chest POV, you'll be on the chin on my helmet. So as I turn my head, you'll be able to see a little bit more. I just gotta pay attention to not turning my head too fast, because in my testing, I've kind of made myself dizzy when I move my head too fast. So this is where you all are going to be today for the stream, is on this chin mounts, chinmounts.com. This is where you're going to be. So let's get this on and we'll get going. Let me get the microphone back in the helmet here. Just a sec. Turn the helmet back on. Oh, come on, where's the holes at? Need a little hair on this. There we go. Hang on, I didn't hear that. So, Cardos. No, I got Senna. Mine has a Senna, the mesh Harman Kardon sound system in my helmet. It's fitted specifically for this Shoei GT2, so it's fully integrated. You can't even tell that it actually has an audio system on it. All right, let's get going. I don't want to be out too long today. I know I said that yesterday and ended up being out in the heat of the day. So I do want to pay attention to time today. Make sure I got that camera secured on the helmet. Yeah, it is secure. We are secure. What is going on with my camera? Is it dark on the top, or is it just me? Y'all see that? Is it just me? Is the camera somehow gone dark on the very top of the screen? It looks okay, so it's probably just my phone. Okay. Okay, I see it came back. That's weird. Okay. I was looking at this view right here, and it looked like the top half of the video was like faded. Angle isn't good? Okay. I got it tilted all the way up. I didn't bring any other brackets with me, so I'm gonna try not to, what I have to try to do is not look down so much. As long as I'm looking straight ahead, should be okay. Let me know if it's okay when I'm looking straight ahead. It's usually when I'm looking down at the phone is when you might see a little bit odd angle, but just let me know. I do have some extenders that will bring the camera out a little bit further so I can get a little better angle on it, but right now it's tilted. It's tilted all the way back to where I can't rotate it anymore. It's literally bumping the helmet. So I just need to add one of those extenders where I can bring it out just a little further so I can get just a little bit more pivot on it. Really? Okay, let me check the mic. Oh, you can hear me? Okay. Do I need to stop and check the mic? I don't know, I just checked the audio. I can hear everything. If you are sitting in the YouTube chat, just a reminder that I do have a pinned message there, but there is no text-to-speech for YouTube chat, so I will do my best to look down once in a while and read it if you do type a message. So I'm not ignoring you, just understand I am driving and I do gotta pay attention and kind of watch out for all the people out here. Let's go, Michigan. Hello, hello. Today we are on the Duke, the KTM Duke 790. Yesterday we were on the BMW K1600 GTL. I'll be happy to ride, but no racing. I'm too old for. I've kind of learned in my older days to respect the throttle a little bit, so which is one of the reasons why I tend to ride solo. So that way I just don't have the peer pressure of a crowd, you know, to do things that I don't feel that are not safe, you know. If you would have caught me 15 years ago when I had my Kawasaki ZZR 1200, I'd say, hell yeah, let's fucking do it. Race on. I used to have, that was back when bikes were still carbureted. I had a Ivan's jet kit in it and a Micron 4. I moved the dual exhaust off and put a Micron stainless 4-in-1 stainless exhaust with aluminum can. But not today, no. Just, you know what I mean? I gotta, especially after my son wrecked. I mean, I almost quit riding motorcycles again after my son's wreck. I just like, it was not a good one either. He broke his back. OnlyFans? I should get one. Only dads. Yeah. I've been thinking about it. Yes. Why is it so slow? It'll go faster. You know, I'm just, I'll go fast when I need to. I got a clip out there. If you want to go check my YouTube clips, I got a clip out there where on the BMW, I open up the throttle and get it going, you know? No, it'll go beyond that. It's just, I'm just being cautious right now, okay? Like I said, I've just, look, I'm 57 years old. I turned 58 this year. I'm an old guy. Just a bit of a different person, you know. I've had some close calls in life, not on the motorcycle. Well, I think I've had a couple of close calls, not of my own doing. But, you know, just, I think it's just important for me to think about riding careful, being aware. I'll show you that it opens up a little bit. This thing ain't no slouch. This one will get moving. All right. I don't know what this guy's doing. Favorite tech product? I don't know. I don't know. I say honestly right now, this whole Bella Box thing that I got in my backpack that I'm live streaming with, the Orange Pi 5 Plus with the Bella Box software, that's pretty tech savvy. I'd have to say that's probably my favorite piece of tech right now. All right, everybody, if you do not know this, we are currently on Central Avenue, which is the main road that goes through Albuquerque from end to end, from city limit to city limit. It's also known as Route 66. Can we just get some more green lights, please, today? It's one reason why I don't always like to be on Central. Okay, all right, take it easy. If you get a chance to stop back in, I'm actually heading into the canyon and then through the mountains a little bit today. Green light, green light, green light. I can almost feel it changing on me. Yes, keep the green lights coming, please. Gotta love it. Should check to make sure my let me just reach back and fill it. Make sure my passenger is still on board. The cinnamon roll. Oh man, I'd have to say if I could go back to the ZZR that I had back in, what I have that back in 05, 06, 07. 2006, 2007, I think, somewhere around there. I think that was probably my fave bike of all time. All right, everybody, we're going to head into the canyon here a little bit. I might even go up towards the mountain just a little bit. So I can't go too far into the mountains today because for one, I don't have that kind of time. Not only that, I only have 2 modems on me today, so I don't have the Starlink on board. I'm just using 2 hotspots, so it does kind of limit how far I can get away from cell towers. So today was going to be just a real quick, short stream anyways, get out, ride a little bit. The main point was to just, one, get out and live stream, and to test this chin mounts. Oh my god, skunk. Test this chin mounts for the camera to see how it looked for live stream, being on my helmet versus on my chest. So but we'll definitely go up a little bit. As far as I know, we'll go to a point where I know that the live stream will still work, even with just 2 modems. I could have brought a 3rd one, but I don't think even a 3rd one would have helped. Because I usually do run, depending on where I'm going, I will either sometimes run 3 hotspots, so I'll use AT&T, Verizon, and T-Mobile. But a lot of times for these quick little streams where I'm kind of staying in the city or not getting too far off of interstate or main roads, I'll usually only take the Verizon and T-Mobile. It's usually when I go off out into the mountains and things like that, that's when I have to take the Starlink. And I'll have to be on the BMW because there's a rack on the trunk that I can attach the Starlink to. So again, today I just have 2 hotspots on me for the live stream, so we're a little limited on where we can go. At least the breeze is nice and cool for now. So by the time we hit that little spot and turn around, it'll be perfect for getting back home. That section I was riding in right there it's kind of filled in, but it was part of the singing highway. And even though it's filled in, you could still ride some of it and hear the song. I forget what song it's playing. I don't know if they filled it in because of a safety thing or something. Slow down through here. Seems like there's always a Bernalillo County sheriff working this area catching people. Oh, look at all the wind. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's a good thing we're gonna keep it a short ride today. Yeah, boy, it is windy today. Wow, I just realized I didn't even have the top vent on my helmet open. Should probably check the mouth to make sure. Oh my gosh, the mouth one wasn't even open. No wonder why my helmet's overheating. Now I get the little breeze coming in. 560, huh? Well, we're getting there. Not quite there, but I'm almost there. So just on the downside of this hill here, we're gonna turn left to head up towards the mountain. But again, I can't go too far today, just because of the I only have 2 hot spots with me today, so I know the live stream won't work going up this mountain too far without the Starlink, and I don't have the Starlink with me today on this bike. In order to take the Starlink, I have to actually put the rear trunk mount on and everything, and it's a bit of a hassle. So that's why generally when I ride this bike, I do more of a backpack setup, first person POV. So I will take you up to Dock Long is where I know the stream will still stay live. Be too far up this road, but we'll get a good amount of some mountain scene and a little bit of winding, not a whole lot. So I would like to go up further, but I know that it'll ultimately just be no benefit whatsoever. I'll get to enjoy the ride, but nobody will get to see what's going on. In fact, even when I get to this Dock Long section here, it's, the signal's going to be a bit spotty. I'm running the Orange Pi 5 Plus with Bella Box, T-Mobile, and Verizon hotspots. That's all I'm running today. Camera on board is the DJI Action 4. DJI Action 4 with the Mic Mini. Now that is what I will not do anymore, y'all. It's like, hey. It was fun 20 years ago, but I just can't ride that way anymore, y'all. Not out here. It's not safe, in my opinion. You know, I think if you want to ride like that, go do track days. You know. So unfortunately, the turnaround for me is going to be like right up here, y'all. Like I said, I would like to take you up further. It's just that I know the live stream won't survive. You'll be watching low bitrate scenes for a majority of the. Probably already kind of going into low bitrate mode here. Yeah, it looks like it stayed live for some of it, not a lot of it. All right, everybody, I'm gonna head back down and start making my way home. Get some more water here. Thank you again, everybody, for joining the live stream. Let me stretch out my legs here real quick. Oh, look, our cinnamon roll is safe.
That's kind of what I've been doing for fun now, instead of racing. Just
I've seen some of your
oh, my live streams. Oh, the recaps, the clips. Yeah. Well, I was riding with the Echelon group, starting down there on Rio Grande, and they just got a little too hot and heavy for me coming up.
Climbing thing, right?
Yeah.
I
even tried bringing my lightest bike I own, but when you're carrying like 20 pounds of extra gear, and I'm not talking about my belly. Don't go that. At least he picked up the speed. Yeah, UVC webcam mode to the bell box. So it's doing it at 1080 30. So everything on my OBS studio is set at 1080 30 at home. Yep, no problem. I also run the Jetson Nano as well, but depends on the live stream setup I have. I have, different setups ready to go. For this one here, the Orange Pi.
that breeze is so nice and cool. It feels so nice. Raven, huh? And that guy in that truck didn't even like try to move over to the left of that lane a little bit past that bicycle. I don't understand that. Like he literally just stayed like riding on the white line. Full throttle. Oh man, you must think I'm a lawbreaker. I really would like to, but look, just especially out here, Bernalillo County cops, they don't mess around. Although I haven't seen any this morning. You know, that's the risk you take. As it is, I'm always going slightly over. Hell yeah, we would have. Had some people I rode with that we rode on a regular basis. One weekend it might be our street bikes, and then the other weekends we'd be out on the four-wheelers and dirt bikes. All right, we got a raid from the animal shelter. Nice, all right. How's old Jenny doing? Been lurking in on the streams here and there. Good grief, look at that wind. Everybody's going out on their sport bikes. Yeah, so what are you planning on riding as passenger? Is that the idea? Oh yeah, this is definitely part of our nicer area out here. Well, I'm on the other side of the mountain though, you know, so yeah, so believe it or not, like to get to this area, well, I would think that you would obviously, if you're going to be passenger, you should have a helmet. One, you could do a backpack like I'm doing right now. You could either probably hold the camera on a tripod or see if you could mount it to the helmet. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge with somebody's in front of you and you're like, because typically you're like bumping helmets most of the time. Depending on the style of the bike. That's going to be a little bit of a challenge. You're going to have to think about how you're going to mount that camera, like on a backpack shoulder mount, so that it's maybe on the side, perhaps. You might not be able to do like I'm doing here, where the camera's mounted on the chin of the helmet. Absolutely. Are you on Discord? I'll see if I can find you on Discord and send you a picture of what I got. When I say a backpack, you know, it's super simple. It's like a backpack is simple as I have several varieties, and it's a matter of just finding some on Amazon. Okay, I'll look for you then. I'll send you pictures of my different backpack setups, because I have probably 3 different ones. The one I have on right now is by far the most compact, lightweight, and simple. It's more of a man purse than a backpack. My thoughts on cornering? That's good. I mean, I don't know. I have a lot to say about cornering. I'll tell you one thing. The best thing I ever did was go to motorcycle safety school over 20 years ago and learn how a motorcycle actually turns in corners. That's a big help, because if you know, when you learn how a bike works, where, you know, if I push this bar, I'm going to go to the right. Oh yeah, for sure. I'm not afraid to turn at all. You know, it's nice to know, if you know that concept, that if you push the right side of the bar, the bike goes right. If you push the left side, the bike goes left, right? Basic concept. You know, the more you know that helps you to turn better. And actually, I leaned into that technique in my bicycle racing. I found that I could turn so much better than most people in bicycle races, just because I had a good concept of how counter steering worked when you're cornering, you know, especially the other things, the other factors that go along with it, like don't touch your brakes, you know. When you're approaching a corner, you're doing all your slowing down before the turn, because when you get into the turn, you actually want to roll into the throttle a little bit and provide a little bit of power through the turn. So it's all little techniques like that, you know, for one, I think having that skill for motorcycles transferred to bike racing so well, that is one reason why I did so well in bike racing, because I could turn far better than a lot of other people. I'm definitely not a knee-dragging turner for sure, but, you know, I mean, I think if I had the right bike and was put in the situation, I'm fully confident I can do it, you know. Like I said, I think I've acquired a lot of experience in motorcycle skills over the years. Hey, we got a lot of people sitting in the YouTube chat watching. I do appreciate you stopping the YouTube chat. If you're sitting there, feel free to drop me a comment. Also, just click the thumbs up on the live stream while you're there in the YouTube chat. Hopefully you're enjoying the live stream here. Let's see here. Somebody just typed something in the YouTube chat. I'm going to need a moment to be able to read that here. So, you see a lot of motorcycle police. That's Muttley G. Yes, you do, but I haven't seen too many lately. I think the last time I saw a bunch of motorcycle police was on a bicycle ride that I did probably a month ago. But to be honest, though, that was a police escorted bicycle ride, and so there was a whole fleet of motorcycle cops. So that's technically really the last time I saw any. But haven't really seen any out patrolling. Okay, I see some more comments in the YouTube chat. You have to give me a moment to. I got the angle on this phone just the wrong angle. I had it tilted a little bit more this way so that I could quickly quick catch glances of the chat. I tilted it up on the last time I stopped, and so it's a little harder. I see, how's your day going? And then you rev your bike. I think that was a question. I think it says, can you rev your bike? Let's see here. Can you rev your bike? Let's see here. What do you want to hear? Do you want to hear it when I'm like sitting still? Is that what you want? Because it is a KTM Duke 790, so it has that kind of like, what this bike really reminds me of is like riding a Yamaha four-wheeler that I used to have. It's that very throaty motorcycle, the four cycle yes, please. Okay, let's do it. Hey, let me pull over here. Let's give the audience what they want. Let's see, who is this here in the chat, by the way? Let me see who this is first. Hang on, we have Charger 15 plays. Okay, so like I said, it's a sport bike, but it's a KTM, so it doesn't have that typical rice burner sound. It's more that like I said, that KTM. So it has more of that, like I said, the sound of this bike really reminds me of back when I was riding ATVs, four-wheelers on the weekends. Yeah, I'm definitely interested in cars, but I don't have any nice cars or anything like that. I just have basic transportation. Got too many other things I collect to get into cars. From bicycles, I own too many bicycles. Well, I don't know about that. I don't think you can own too many bicycles. I probably have 7 different bicycles, 2 motorcycles, and I started another hobby. Well, I don't want to say I started it. I was already into it, but I expanded my watch collection. I got like 9 watches coming. I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, I'm definitely a bicycle. I don't race anymore, but I have some really nice racing bikes. I still like to ride them. I've been more into the e-bicycles lately, and then riding Zwift indoors during the week just to get my exercise. But it's actually been a while since I've actually taken one of my racing bikes out, because like I said, I don't really train anymore. I'm not really riding to go to bicycle races or anything like that. Yeah, and I still see some more chat in the YouTubes, but give me just a minute. I can't. I gotta just find opportunities to, like, quickly glance down and hopefully catch a couple of words. I see a bunch of flames, like fire, in the YouTube chat. I'm gonna take that as you like the revving. You always got to give the audience what they want, right? Well, not always. I'm not gonna break the law, y'all. We're not breaking the law today. Oh man, there's that dead skunk smell again. Woo. All right, we are out of the mountains officially and back in the city. So I'm gonna take a slightly long way home that'll be a little bit more scenic than direct route. So we're gonna ride along the foothills along the mountain and kind of curve our way around home instead of doing what I would normally do, which is just kind of take a direct route. Like I said, it's still kind of cool right now, so I'll be home in plenty of time to beat the heat, so we will be good. By a mile. All right, what's this guy doing? You can always tell when someone's on their phone. Oh my. I don't know if I want to be behind this guy or not. I definitely want to be side of him. Much rather be in front of him. Let's see here. I think we can squeeze through. Yeah. Definitely on his phone. Definitely on his phone. Come on, it's green. Yeah, let's go. Well, you know it's windy when you see that flag blowing. If I'm not mistaken, that's like a 40, 50, 40-foot flag easy. Maybe 30 foot. Charger, I think, gave me a sub. Hey, thanks, appreciate the sub on the YouTube, appreciate it. If there's anybody else there sitting in the YouTube chat, do me a favor, reach on down, hit that little thumbs up, give me a like on the YouTube live, and believe it or not, hitting the subscribe button is free. Absolutely free. You could click it, you watch, it'll light up. It'll be free, no charge. This is what I'm talking about as far as like driving home more the scenic route along the foothills here. So we were on the other side of that mountain right there about 30, well, maybe 20 minutes ago. Yeah, that mountain right there, we were on the other side of that mountain. True. I got green lights all the way. Man, seems like I keep drinking water, and I keep getting, I can't quench my thirst. Is that John Fry? Looks like John Fry. It's hard to tell. nice, clear blue sky in New Mexico. There's not even any haze. Well, there's a slight haze. Well, I don't know. Perhaps that's my, oh yeah, that's just my tinted visor. Like you could see all the way out to Mount Taylor in the horizon, which is probably a good straight road. Yes. However, this is one road you do not want to mess around with. We were going right through the Sandia Pueblo, and the Sandia Pueblo police, they love to pull people over on this road here going over 50. You don't want to mess around with the Sandia Pueblo police here. What was it saying? Oh, how clear it is. Like you can see all the way out to Mount Taylor. I hear you, I hear you. I'll tell you what, I got a place, I'll give you a little bit of throttle over here, okay? I got a place. Give me just a minute to get there. It's not gonna be a lot. Don't go get like too anxious. It's gonna be I'm not even on my fast bike. You want the bike that moves. That's the BMW is the one that moves. I think yesterday I got a clip on YouTube right now where I was making a turn and I didn't realize a car was coming up so fast. It like came up and all of a sudden was there. I had to get on the throttle, and before you knew it, I was doing 90, 95. You're watching, because it's coming up here. Not here, but I got a little frontage road that I think I could open it up just a little bit. Not a lot. Like I said, I still got to be aware of myself. .130. Yeah, I think I've gone faster than that on my ZZR. I think I did 168 on my ZZR 12 back in the day. Like I said, honestly, I'm just really not comfortable going over 100 anymore. In all honesty. All right, here it comes. As soon as we make a left-hand turn up here, we should be safe. Open it up a bit. too bad. I didn't even look down and see what we got up to, but YouTube's probably gonna quit pushing my video out. Motley G, I see you dropped me another message in the YouTube chat. Give me just a minute to read that. There used to be a private airport. Oh yeah, yeah. Boy, that airport was, I don't even know when that airport was taken down. Yeah, that airport used to be there back when I used to live, like right here in this area, growing up as a teenager. Whoa, what the fuck? Damn. Yeah, that car almost turned right into me. Oh, man. That's what I'm talking about. You just like, you could just be sitting here like perfectly normal and somebody just randomly decides they're going to turn right on you. That's why I always try to make sure I'm like, don't have cars next to me. But I was trying to pass it though. I wasn't trying to keep it on my side there. Jeez. I think it was that car right there. I think somebody followed me on the YouTube chat there. It's like Johnny Chain something there. I don't have little alerts on when I get a follow. Well, not audible alerts, but they do come up on the screen. Part of me is I can't read your name. All right, everybody, we are going to be shortly coming to an end on this live stream. I'm going to head down 4th Street here and look for a spot to shut the stream down. Thank everybody once again for joining me for another live stream. Yesterday was a fun day and today was a fun day, and we actually got home before it started getting too hot. Oh man, yesterday by the time I got home, boy, the temperatures, it was warm out. At least right now I still got a slight cool breeze blowing into my jacket. Yesterday it was like nothing but hot air. My helmet, hot air. Jacket, hot air. Today, at least getting home, there's still a cool breeze blowing. best friend that I grew up with. Used to live right in that house right there. Rest in peace, Robert. Died, I believe, what, 7, 8 years ago. Passed on. Good old Blake Slaughterburger. Alrighty, everybody. Thank you again for joining another live stream. Let me get off the bike here just for a moment. Do appreciate you all stopping in for another live stream. It was a good day out. Short, but we're getting home before it's cool. Looks like my wife's cinnamon roll is making it home safely. Hopefully all the sugary, buttery goodness hasn't started melting yet. I ordered it cold so that way she can heat it up when I get it home. But thanks again, everybody, for joining. So once again, we're out. We're trying the new chin mount, which is what you all are on right now. I'll hold this camera so you all can see it here. Actually, I don't know that I'm going to have a whole lot of room. Yeah, look at that. There's the chin mount. This is where we were mounted today. So give you a helmet cam perspective. So I hope you all enjoyed that. So we're going to try to find someone to raid out to and end this stream. So thanks again for joining, everybody. We will see you. Let me see who we got out streaming today. Oops, let's see here. Let's see here, profile. Hang on, I need to go to my profile. Open. Let's see here, and I'm gonna go raid a channel. We got Relic, we got Dimitri's out. Recharging. Kubo, I think we might send you all out to Dimitri today. We got Sarah Bridgewater's out. Yeah, let's see if Dimitri is still streaming, or if he looks like he's ending. I can't tell if he's ending or not.